Hey YouTube, what's up? We're back with part 2 where we're going to go from beast machine to robot. And we'll just quickly show you these guys first. So to get him in a robot, you want to pull his legs down. Surprise, surprise. Pull his arms, well, alright, first we want to flip this forward. And then you close off part of his mane. Alright. Keep his, how they're forward like this. You want to pull them on the side, these shoulders, I guess they would be, see? Then you can swivel them down on some really nice tight joints, not sure why they're so tight. Then we want to open up this part, kind of like they're like sliders, and they're on weird joints that can pop off, so be wary of that. And then this just folds down like that, like that. Then we swivel the fist 180 and put that in the back. Alright, swivel the fist 180, put that in the back, and this, and then we put his gun, I believe like that. Or you can put it up. Seems to not want to plug in lately. I don't know what its deal is, but it's been doing that, so not sure. Anyway, so this is his robot. Let's see if we can get better lighting on him. You know, they got swivels. They got no outward swing other than this. Yeah, well, I guess it's outward swing, but they don't have any joints that pull out when it's shoulders like that, you know. Swivel, but it does have outward swing, so I was wrong. Just only like that. It's got a ball jointed wrist, see? Can move all kinds of ways. They have some guns too. And then you can kick forward. You can bend his knee. See? A little bit high up there, but he's got ankle tilts. You can go out a little bit too. Like that. It's the same thing for the other guy here. I'll show you the guns in the accessory video. Whether that's in a regular video or not, we'll find out. Depends on timing here. So let's transform him. He's really cool. I loved his colors. It's too bad. The first version I got, because I did get this guy before from HLJ, but he came with a cracked shoulder, and then he broke as soon as, like, because it was cracked. As soon as, oh yeah, you got to put his face away. Let's see if I can see that. You flip his face away. Then you can slide these out. See what I mean? They pop off. But they're no big deal. You just put them back in. They just swivel out of the way. And then the chest drops down. Make sure everything's out of the way. And then this guy is really cool too. And see, as I am, his arm will stay on there. It does peg in there. It's just not that. Most of the time it won't. You can see how it's got like a space there, and on that side it doesn't. That's what I mean. And you see how I had to go through the top to get the part to pop out. So that was a bummer. I can't really see his face. Let's see if we can get a good. There you go. Really cool head sculpts on these guys. Ball jointed head will look up a little bit, down a little bit. But, you know, down and up ain't very much difference, but it will bobble. It's on a ball joint, so that's cool. Alright, so that's the Land Cougar, and this is Land Liger. And I showed you him in the robot mode. So now we got to get this guy into robot mode. So we want to put back his gun, which is on 3 armatures. It sits like that. Alright, and the more important thing here is if you look, let's see, when you flip, you want to pull these back up, and just to show you, it's going to look like that. With you can see like that. So, and the key is to get it to, you want to swing it. See how it swings, the whole thing? That gray part swings. There's a better example. You want to swing it back down, and then you want to close this back off. That way you can pull it back down, like so. Now, we want to do the same thing to the legs as we did earlier. So move that, and we want to just kind of, I'll show you from this view. You know, make them longer. Pull up the knee pad, pop the tread back. Show you again. Alright. Okay. Like that. So almost like you kind of kick the foot forward a little bit, and you bring this part out, and you just keep going. Let me, I may be going the wrong way here. I don't think I am, though. I think it's just things getting away and tight joints. Yeah, okay. Here we go. I wasn't. There we go. And you bring it back up. So now we're at this point. And then these little feet, we want to put them together and pull down the big feet. Not that they ever stay up, but... And we got them halfway transformed. Alright, so let me adjust my camera and everything like that. And get the light right. Alright, so now we're at this point. So, and if you remember, if you watched my video where I did the preview, I said to be very sure these joints are being held and done right, these shoulder joints, because they can break and will break. So, you want to make sure that they go to the side like that, and then be very careful that you line everything up right. I think you want to swivel it like that, so that it's like that on both sides. Like that. Okay. Now we can take this part of the robot and we can bring it back out like so. Like that. Then we take this part and we flip it in and we flip it in and we keep it like that. Now we push, do you see the head? See the head? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Shoot. Camera keeps messing with me. Alright, so, alright, we push the head up through and it will pop up this part right here. And then you can push the part where the head from DANCOUGA. See, DANCOUGA is a... Well, I'll show you that later. Because that's the next step. You push that part up. Or you push the head down, so it leaves this part extended, right? So to pull it back out, you push the head up, and then you push this part back down. And it will clip in. Alright, and you want to make sure these things are out of the way. And you want to pull the tusks out of the way. So, and you want to make sure this part goes in that hole. Like that. Alright, and then remember with the shoulder joints to push them in using... Something seems off. Hold on. Oh yeah. It was off. You don't want it like that. You see how it's uneven? And you see how this side's even and that side's lopsided? That would probably snap. So what we're going to do is we want to switch this whole, swivel this whole thing around. I'm going to do it this way, like that. Get that out of the way. And then we want to swivel this one around. Swivel, well, we hold. Can't really see what I'm doing. Alright, so I did that, swiveled it around. And then we want to hold this part. So first we've swiveled the whole, see this part will swivel. And then you can hold that and swivel on the outside of it too. Alright, so then you're going to push those joints up in those shoulder sockets using the thumb under here, like that, and like, you know, you have good leverage when you're not filming, but like that. Alright. Alright. Let me get this camera to stop falling, and alright. Let's see if we can get a good shot of this boy. It's kind of a mess here. Alright, so to get the hands out, we want to pop this open. There's a couple tabs. Let's see if I can get the better lighting here. Alright. And you pull those tabs, and you pull that open, and you want to make sure to be careful because you don't want it to and you kind of put your thumb here on this part and you flip it out. So this is really cumbersome, and this, I should have put my regular setup up, but this is alright, we'll get it working. So we want to put the thumb here, kind of pull it out. So I just cut my thumbnails. Bear with me, guys. I just want to get the fist out and close the hatch. Alright. And this is Big Moth in robot mode. You want to flip these down to the back, and then these will go back out like that, and you flip his guns back up. Okay, and you also flip his gun, his big cannon goes back and sits on his back. Alright, so let's see if I can get you a nice shot of him. Okay. Alright, so we have, these are the robots. And we got the Eagle Fighter here too. Alright. So I guess I'll just quickly go over some articulation for those that didn't watch the preview. His shoulders will swivel on this joint, and it will swivel on, get out of the way here, it'll swivel on that joint, and then you can hold that joint and it will swivel on the next joint up too. So, and then you can pull, you have to hold, always hold the joint lower. So this part will swivel, and then you can hold that, and that part will swivel too, without that, while you hold this, see? It'll swivel, and then this will swivel, and then when you have it pushed in, and when not, it will butterfly, so you can get nice poses. Alright, and it will go out, nice way, get double jointed elbows, swivel, high kicks, 90 kick, knee bend, waist, and ball jointed head. See you in the next review. Comment, rate, subscribe, people, and share with your friends. Peace.